This I wanna nail sports to the bone. Top blogger, top YouTube channel. No matter which sports, here we got it covered. Subscribe and hit the notification bell.
What's up, my wonderful peeps? Sports to the bone here again, man. Shout out to all the viewers, the subscribers, and the followers. Big up on yourself. Alright, so we have two main topics that we want to talk about today. Firstly, Christopher Henry Gayle will be suiting up for the West Indies cricket team once again. So, you will be seeing the Universe boss playing for Windies once again. The second thing that we want to go down into is the fact that Hetmyer has fired the Guyana Jaguars into the finals by making a wonderful century in the match yesterday against the Windward Islands Volcanoes. So we're going to go down into that. Yeah, man, my viewers and subscribers, it was actually about 2 weeks ago that news started to float around in the media that Christopher Henry Gayle, will once again don the Windies colors. Now, I think it was early last week, Gayle gave an interview over there in the Pakistan Super League, and he made his intentions clear that he was going to be leaving the league pretty early this time around so that he could go and join up with the West Indies squad. And we all know that they are gearing up to face Sri Lanka. So, fans would have been really happy because a lot of people still rate the man pretty highly as regards to T20 cricket. In the interview, Gayle was saying that, boy, it's really sad to know that he is going to be leaving Pakistan Super League so early because he went there to dominate, and he's aware that fans are there to see him, but he will be joining up with the West Indies team. So it is what it is. So it seems as if we are going to be seeing some Universe boss going up against the Sri Lankans. No, the Caribbean team will be playing 3 2020s that more than likely Gayle will feature in against Sri Lanka. The ICB is yet to name the squad. That is something that we are really looking forward to. I wanted to see the squad so I could go through and see, boy, whether or not I think this player should be there or who shouldn't be there and stuff like that. But based on what we are hearing, Christopher Henry Gayle will feature in this series. So it's actually good. Viewers and subscribers, I don't want you to watch the age. The man is 41, but if he's doing it at the highest level still, why not why not playing for West Indies? Because when you look at the Pakistan Super League, when you look at the IPL, CPL, even though he didn't play the other day, he's still doing it where T20 cricket is concerned. So I am of the opinion that once he's performing in these franchise leagues, then he can go up against the same cricketers playing for West Indies. Now, viewers and subscribers, it's been a good while since Christopher Henry Gayle would have played some cricket for us. Actually, it's around about 2 years now since he last played international cricket. But he's pretty active, playing in all those different leagues, IPL, Pakistan Super League, the UAE T10 competition that was going on the other day. And we know that he's slated to compete or to play in the 100 tournament that is coming up in England. So why not make use of him where West Indies cricket is concerned? And we are going down into the World Cup season now. So if Gayle goes out there and performs pretty well against Sri Lanka, then it's a good look going into the T20 World Cup. At the end of the day, he hasn't really played for us, so I am assuming that the selectors are going to be using this couple of T20 games against Sri Lanka to cross their T and to dot their I's as regards to Christopher Henry Gayle, because the man is still feared as regards to T20 cricket, so the selectors don't just want to go out and outrightly don't select him. So once Gayle would have made himself available, I am assuming that the selectors are going to use this series to see whether or not the Universe boss is still up for it. And viewers and subscribers, not only because I am a Jamaican, I want to see Chris Gayle perform pretty well, because we are talking about somebody that he would have dominated this format of cricket. We're talking about somebody that has the most runs, the highest individual score where T20 cricket is concerned, the most hundreds in T20 cricket. All of that, so he has been pretty consistent in this format. So it would be nice if he would just round off his career for us on a good note. He would have served West Indies cricket pretty well over the years. So, we wouldn't want him to leave or to bow out of international cricket on a bitter note. Would be nice to see that boy would have been given a last chance and thing like that. Don't want him to bow out similarly to how we would have lost Shivnarine and Shandopal. That in itself is a whole nother story, because I don't know why the man him treat Shandopal like that, but I won't even go down into that right now. But as in regards to Christopher Henry Gayle, guys, he has performed pretty well in the franchise cricket leagues that he has been playing. UAE, the Super League that over there in Pakistan, I think he scored a half century and a 30 something. So he's still in good nick, it would appear. And as I said, we have a lot of youngsters coming through right now where West Indies cricket is concerned. So Gayle will have to grab this opportunity with both hands. Not saying that boy, the man have to go out there and outperform everybody, but the mere fact that we have some of these youngsters coming through that are sticking up their hands and saying, here what, we want to run in the team. Gayle will have to most definitely at his age go out there and show that boy I still can do this, And he's always saying that boy age is just a number and he will dominate the younger bowlers, so he will have enough time to prove this, to show that he definitely is still capable of putting up the big scores and hitting the balls all over the place. Because we all know that if the universe bars tee off against Sri Lanka, then this isn't going to be something good for Sri Lanka, but it will be something wonderful to behold for us as Caribbean people. So that's basically where we're at as regards to Christopher Henry Gayle making his way back into the West Indies team. Viewers and subscribers, as I would have said a little earlier, I am still yet to hear the squad. Probably by this video is out, they will name the squad, I'm not sure. But as soon as the squads are announced, then I will take a look at it. But that's the breaking news. Well, I mean, it's probably not breaking news by now, because it has been circulating on social media. But Christopher Henry Gayle is currently in the Caribbean and is expected to don the colours once again. And he's expected to play against Sri Lanka. So that's it where Christopher Henry Gayle is concerned. Now, on to the next news. As Hetmyer, the talisman of Guyana Jaguars, made a wonderful century yesterday. I think he made 113 to lead Guyana into the finals over the Windward Islands Volcanoes. So, yeah, man. Batting first, the Jaguars actually racked up some runs. They made a lot of runs. At one point in time, I was thinking that they would be able to get over 330 or 340 based on how they were going. But at that point in time, Hetmyer and Raymond Reefer were at the crease. So, things looked as if they were going to escalate to a certain extent. But in the latter part, Windward Islands started to pull it back. So the Jaguars, they were able to put together a challenging 305 for 7, with Hetmyer leading the way, as I said just now, with 113. I mean, Hetmyer basically took the bowlers to the cleaners. He was actually playing shots for fun. We're talking about 4s, we're talking about 6s all over the place, man. Hetmyer, boy, that was Hetmyer in full flow yesterday. Youth is really talented, I must say. So that is why Caribbean people usually get so upset when Hetmyer goes out there and throws his wicket away, because he's capable. And I'm telling you, I saw most of the innings yesterday and he's actually capable. The guy can bat. That's all I will say. The guy can bat. And 113 actually partnered up with Raymond Reefer for a good period of time. Raymond Reefer actually missed out on his first List A century. Think he was removed for 90. Was batting pretty well. Was there with Hetmyer for a period of time until Hetmyer got dismissed. So there you have it, viewers and subscribers. Hetmyer and Reefer leading the way where the runs is concerned for the Jaguars. Bowling for Volcanoes, I think John, he picked up 3 wickets. But the entire first innings was all about Hetmyer and Reefer. Now, in reply, the Volcanoes, they were only able to muster a total of 210 all out and they used up how much? They used up 46.2 overs. Aliki was the top scorer, getting 58 of 75. So that is basically how the thing went for Volcanoes, chasing down that total. Now, as regards to the other batsmen, Hodge, Edwards, Stout, and Ambrose, they all got into the 20s, but they weren't able to kick on. So that's how the reply actually went. Now, my viewers and subscribers, in my opinion, 300 and odd was just a bit too much for this Windward Islands Volcanoes team. They gave it a good effort, but nobody was able to stand up and play a masterful innings like we would have seen from Hetmyer and Ambrose when Jaguars were actually batting. So that's basically how the game went, viewers and subscribers. In my opinion, as I said, 300 was just a bit too much. They allowed the game to get out. I won't even say they allowed the game to get away, because Hetmyer and Reefer, the both of them were just class in that game yesterday. And now we will have an interesting game with the Guyana Jaguars going up against Trinidad and Tobago Red Force. I mean, Trinidad, they have been an immovable force thus far in this competition. But if Hetmyer is able to fire once again, then we might be up for a very entertaining game. In my opinion, though, I am thinking that this Trinidad and Tobago team is just too strong, and I am thinking that they might be able to clinch the title this year, especially the fact that they are being led by Kieran Pollard, and we all know how intense Pollard is as a captain. He's a good leader, somebody that usually makes the right decisions. He's bold, he's very brave as a captain. So I am thinking that they might prevail. But then again, Leon Johnson, not somebody that is well known as regards to international cricket, but he has been on the scene for quite some time and would have been very successful as a captain leading Guyana Jaguars over the years. So at the end of the day, we're just hoping that we will have a good game. But the best team will win. Hopefully we'll have a good game, be very entertaining. I am looking forward to see at least 200s in the game. Not sure if that is going to happen, but it would be very nice to see that. Team batting first, somebody getting a bills. Next, the second team, somebody getting a bills. Just to get the game interesting and things like that. We don't want anybody going out there and just whips in and win the thing. We don't want that. We want some competitive cricket. But that's just my opinion. As per usual, guys, I value your opinion. So just go down in the comment section. Let me know what you think about the whole thing that we discussed in the video. Firstly, what you think about Chris Gayle coming back into the team, that 100 from Hetmyer. Let me know what you think about the Trinidad and Tobago Red Force. Sports to the bone, keeping you informed. Please remember to like, share, leave us a comment. If you have not yet subscribed, remember to subscribe to the channel. I'm out.